Good morning. Welcome to this wonderful podcast. It's another edition of politics. Politics, where we discuss political issues and trending issues. Yesterday, the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, has told the Igbos to perish the Biafra and fight for one Nigeria. What an irony. For me, I feel the Biafra ideology and the talk about the Biafra is what every individual feels they should air their views and contribute their own issues. But what a shame to the INEC president. They are telling an Igbo man to forget the Biafra ideology, that he should perish the Biafra ideology. What an arrant nonsense. The same man that was given the mandate to conduct election in 2023, last year presidential election. The same man connived with some persons to announce a fraudulent result that went in favor of their preferred candidates. Now coming out to tell that the Igbos should forget Biafra and come to Nigeria and contest for election and win. As if the Igbo man contests for presidency, power will be given to the Igbo man. That has always been their great plan. See, some persons would just, because they want to trend, all they feel is that once they speak about Biafra, they would be recognized. What an insult for the Igbo man. And the INEC chairman is coming out to say that the Igbo man should forget about Biafra. What impetus and what audacity does he have to advise the Igbo man? Imagine him telling the Igbo man to forget Biafra. Nigeria has now become a thing of mockery. Nigeria has now become a thing of mockery in which everyone feels they can just wake up and just come on here and start saying rubbish. The same Biafra Ojukwu fought for, the same injustice that make Ojukwu tends to exit Nigeria. People contested the last election, and we saw how the election was marred with what irregularities, fraudulent election. That in this job Nigeria, election results was announced around 4 a.m. when Nigerians were still lying on their bed. If the election was free and fair, would an Igbo man say, will come out boldly and say, I want to leave Nigeria? He won't. But there has always been injustice in the system. And the system has been fair to some people, not to the Igbo man. By this coming out to tell the Igbos to perish the thought of Biafra. Now, is there any chairman telling Nigerians or telling the Igbos that come 2027, we will conduct a free and fair election? That is arrant lie. Election in Nigeria has not been free and fair, and it will never be free and fair. Because the next chairman have seen the sign that most of Nigerians don't believe in one Nigeria anymore. He's using all this. He wants to use all this to appease some persons that come, let's work hand in hand, so that we will give you, so that you come and purchase a form. In 2027, you become the candidate of a political party who does that. It's another way to deceive Peter Obi by luring him, telling him to come and contest 2027. And Peter Obi again too will contest the election. And already they know whom they want to hand over the power to. We all saw it now that the first time in this job Nigeria, Peter Obi was so popular. It was the people's choice. The people wanted Peter Obi. The people wanted him. It was obvious. The people wanted him. But those in power, do they want Peter Obi? The cabals who owns Nigerians, the cabals who are keeping nnamdikanu in detention, did they want Peter Obi? That is the question. Nigeria electoral system is not by election, it is by selection. It is whom the cabals want, whom the cabals choose, who will stick to the ideology of the cabals. That is what the cabals want. The cabals knows, knowing fully well, Peter Obi would never be manipulated, and Peter Obi can never be controlled. That was why the cabal did not settle for him. It was also obvious that the Igbo man was deprived of the presidency. And what does that tell you? If a character like Peter Obi was deprived of the Igbo presidency, tell me which of the present leaders in the Igbo race now can become Nigerian president? Is he Opus or the most governor? A man that the people, even the people he claims to govern, does not like him. Is it Peter Mba? Peter Mba of Enugu? Is it Peter Mba that the people will come out and say Peter Mba is our candidate? Is it the governor of Ebonyi? Alex Oti can even sell out himself because he's doing well. Or the governor of Anambra, Charles Soludo, what an arrant nonsense. Telling the people that if that they should perish the Biafra thought. Telling the people to perish Biafra thought. Does he understand the meaning of Biafra? The only person, aside from Peter Obi, that can come out and contest election in Nigeria again is nnamdikanu. Because his people believes in him, and the people believes in what? In his ideology. So I think the INEC chairman should bury his face in shame. He should bury his face in shame. The Biafra ideology has come to stay. The Igbo man is fighting for the Biafra ideology because of the injustice in Nigeria. The Igbo man has been deprived a whole lot in Nigeria. So are you saying a man who has been deprived of presidency, of major portfolios in Nigeria, are you saying such person should not exit the country? He will surely exit the country. They are being killed on a daily basis in the eastern part of the country. And are you saying such person should not leave the country? The only people enjoying the current state of the country now are the political elites. Even the common Yoruba man and average Yoruba man too on the streets is fed up of the one Nigeria. These cabals are championing. They are tired. From 1960, what has been the benefit of one Nigeria? Let the politicians come out and tell every Nigerians that since 1960, this is the one Nigeria we fought for. This is what we have achieved. This is what the Yorubas have achieved. This is what the Fulanis have achieved. This is what the Igbos have achieved. Even the Fulanis that have been in power for years, are they not roaming around the street begging? Only the Fulani elites are the one enjoying the system. Those in the lower cadre, who are the Fulani, the Fulani man, another Fulani man on the streets, their average job is to go to other regions and start begging for food. And this is a region that has been in power for donkey of years. You want to use your own selfish interest to tear down people who are ready and willing to make exploits for themselves. People who are willing to go on their own and then attract good investments and investors in their life. The Igbo man has won it up. The Igbo man has seen it all. A man, the same Igbo man that fought the Civil War, and then after the Civil War, today is still waxing stronger. It shows such a man can stand without Nigeria, with the present economy, even without the civil, even while fighting Nigeria during the Civil War, the Igbo men were doing fine. And after the Civil War, how much was given to them to start up their life again? But today, the Igbo man, you can find him in every nooks and crannies of the country, and even in diaspora, he's doing fine for himself. There is trade business. But those who feels that the power of one Nigeria was handed over to them, how far with their region? Go to the north and see poverty. Go to the north and see what is called extremely poverty. That is the system you want to keep the Igbo man to join for. So the Igbo man, so any IGRs, any internally generated revenue that comes from the East will be shared among these people that cannot work. These people who are so docile. The INEC chairman telling the Igbo man to perish the thought of Biafra. To me, that is also baseless. How can you tell the man to perish the thought of Biafra? An Igbo man that has no confidence in the Nigerian judiciary, in the Nigerian electoral processes, in the Nigerian police. Is it the same Igbo man, the same mindset that he has, that already he is not in Nigeria? How do you tend to win him to Nigeria? nnamdikanu has been in incarceration for 24 months. And appeal courts has set aside a verdict that Kanu should be left off the hook. Is Nigerian government obeying such law? The answer is no. So then, if you cannot obey court judgments, how do you want an average Igbo man to believe in the existence of one Nigeria? A one Nigeria that the average Igbo man does not have say and has lost hope and confidence on. It will never be a crime to seek for secession because it is what enshrined in the United Nations Charter. We saw how Southern Sudan and North Sudan part ways easily without no issues. So why is Nigerian refusing to let the Igbo man go? Even the Yorubas that claim that they are in power, majority of them are tired of the one Nigeria. You can go to the streets, do your findings, and ask an average Yoruba man who is not in power that are you tired of the system? He will tell you yes, because the system is not working, and the system will never work. The system that Ojukwu fought for, stood against one Nigeria. How was Khan when Ojukwu was fighting Biafra? How was Ekpa when Ojukwu initiated the Biafra war because of the injustice against the one Nigeria? And now, how many years after? 34 years of close to 40 years after, Kanu is still fighting the same injustice. Ekpa is still campaigning against the same injustice of one Nigeria. So the INEC chairman should not know anybody. This is the 21st century. People are wise. People know what they want. People know what they want. You cannot tell people to just perish the state of Biafra. On what ground? Doesn't the INEC chairman need to understudy the word Biafra? The rationale behind the Biafra ideology and struggle is an ideology. You cannot win it with a barrel of gun. He has said it. You cannot win an ideology with a barrel of gun. An ideology is what people believe in. Even it will get to the what unborn babies that this is what happened and this is what has happened. So the INEC chairman, a man that was given how much? 24 billion or so to conduct a general election in 2023 and still went ahead and conducted a fraudulent election. That is the same process he wants the Igbo man to be part of? This is the same process he wants people that don't believe in one Nigeria to be part of a fraudulent system. A system that the organs, that every organ of the government are corrupt. Corruption stinks in Nigeria. It is obvious, and there are partiality in Nigeria. Let an Igbo man commit an offense and see the penalty that will be given to the Igbo man. Let an Hausa man or a Fulani man commit same offense, the Fulani man or the Hausa man would let go. He will not even be tried. He will not face trial from the government. Injustice in every nook and corner of the country. So the state of the nation itself has decayed. Can reform, can Can there be reforms that will make Nigeria a better society? The answer is no, because those who are willing to reform Nigeria will not be allowed to speak the truth, like nnamdikanu. That is why it's an incarceration. If today Kanu tells that I want to support Tinubu, I want to support APC, I want to support the corrupt leaders, don't you think Kanu will be let off the hook? He will be let off the hook. But he has chosen that path, that I want to be a voice to the voiceless. That is why Kanu is still in incarceration. If today Kanu denounced Biafra, you think the president will not let him be? The president and the court, the president will withdraw every petition against Kanu from the court and then let him be. Because then he has chosen the path to serve his paymasters. But Kanu said, no, I will fight for the people. So the INEC chairman should just, if he does not have anything meaningful to tell Nigerians or to say, he should not use Biafra to learn how to speak. Thank you for that wonderful broadcast. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Thank you.